Hey everyone, it's IPT Undercover again, and today I was wanting to talk about feeling like a failure or a disappointment, things of that nature, you know. And I can say no, I know the feeling, I understand. And something I've learned is that you do mess up, and you can be the cause of problems. But just because you feel like a failure and a disappointment doesn't always mean that you are. And sometimes you can definitely be in the wrong and be, the bad guy. But that doesn't mean you have to sit there and pity yourself or just not acknowledge that you were a problem. And you can't just do that because that's not going to help anything, and that's just going to make things worse and leave you in a bad position that you really don't want to and shouldn't be in. See, whenever you feel that way, there's always going to be something you can do that will make you feel somewhat better. Whether it's watching your favorite movie, TV show, playing video games, or reading, so many things. No matter what it is, though, you need to try and get yourself out of that spot or that headspace. And I know it's easier said than done, but when you let those thoughts and emotions sink into your brain, they'll make you constantly feel like you're a failure and you're not good enough. When in reality, you are good enough and you have potential. You can fix things or at least try. One of the best things you can do in any situation is try. See, if you feel like you've ruined something, you can't just sit around and feel horrible. You have to try and fix things. You have to try and get somewhere far away from feeling like you're the worst person ever. And it's okay to feel that way, but you should never let yourself stay that way. There's always going to be something you can do to help yourself. And like I said, even if it's just a little bit, getting yourself out of there, out of that headspace, and getting those emotions to go away, no matter how long it takes, some progress is better than no progress. And you gotta remember that. It takes time. And just because you're not feeling better or feeling whole or anything like that within a few days, that's okay. Because you're not overnight gonna be feeling like the best person. It's still gonna hurt and you're still gonna feel those things. But eventually, they'll go away. Or at least, they'll go away enough to where you can start feeling better about yourself. And that's the whole point. You can mess up. Everybody messes up in some way or another when it comes to literally anything. And then it's okay to feel like you're a failure. But it's not okay to keep telling yourself that and to not try and be better. So, I guess the key takeaway is when you're feeling bad about yourself, it's never good to just soak that up and constantly feel that way. And I understand that sometimes you can't help it, but you always need to try. Try and do what you can so that you don't have to keep beating yourself up and feeling so horrible. I hope that you can understand what I was trying to say. I felt like I was yapping and it may have not been very comprehensible, but I feel like somewhere in there you can feel what I was trying to say and you can somewhat understand the message. And that's really all. So, see ya.